So when we talk about how we implement Embark in our practice, we've taken a fairly unique approach. At least it's the way that I would look at it. I'm a process guy. I drive everything by processes and how it fits into efficiency models. And when we considered adding an additional service, the thought of putting something else on our docs was pretty much terrifying. Everybody in industry today understands how busy we are and how short-staffed we are. And to add another task to our veterinarians was not going to put us in a good position. We had a nurse on staff who was very interested in learning more about genetics. She had expressed interest over it and said she would love to sort of be the one that runs the program. So we use a veterinary nurse who does 95% of the work when it comes to Embark.
What we were able to do with Telford and with the help of Embark is we were able to get Jess some extra training on genetics, some extra background, some extra information, quite frankly, some extra information for myself as well. And with those tools, Jess and I, when results come in, I take a look at them from a screening perspective as the doctor. Jess and I sit down and make a medical care plan of what items need actioning in the results that we find. And then Jess actually contacts the owner, has the discussion, enters all the information into the patient medical record for us, and then goes over all the details and findings with the client. If we're worried about urinary stone production, Jess has reminders in the schedule already for us in 6 months and a year to make sure we're checking a urinalysis, to screen with radiographs if that's indicated. And so she manages the medical care plan. I'm interested in the testing and the results, but I've actually found that having a nurse go over that and make it really one-on-one personal with a client is a great way to get the information to them. And then in some of the, outlying cases where there's breeding involved and there's a lot more of genetic detail we need to go over, I'll get involved in those cases. But honestly, my time is very limited on what I have to spend in processing the test information. And the other great aspect of it is the test information comes back at a future date. It's not like I'm worrying about an animal that's got a disease, like I'm worried about diabetes, and I need that information to get back immediately this afternoon to get a treatment plan and get that animal under care. We're looking at lifelong situations. So if I do get a break at the office, if I have a client no-show, I can go on to Embark and check what test results are back and manage those into my time and workflow, as opposed to it being urgent results that I have to get to somebody right this minute.
And if we actually look at time on task and the amount of time that's spent doing this, it's probably less than an hour of time collectively for the entire experience on behalf of Jess. So of that hour, maybe 5 minutes of it is spent in consultation with the doctor regarding what the medical care plan would be. So this is not a labor intensive project or integration at all.